thinking that one. Like he's literally like he's like I don't really do it as much anymore because trying to fly a helicopter with broken knuckles and broken hands is kind of rough. And I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, I am outside coming in. If you got deals, get them lined up. Catherine, go into details about tomorrow's event, and I'll be in just a second.
Okay. So really excited tomorrow for anybody who is, we are live streaming. Nate's here. There he is. Nate, we have a few people that we're going to introduce you to come to your event. We're really excited about that. So, we're going to get you connected. Let's follow up right after this so I can make those introductions and get going. Um, and then, super excited about that. Sorry, squirrel. Joy's here. I love it. So for those of you who are here, we're live streaming here in the Valley, the Phoenix Valley. Tomorrow we have our Champagne and Cowboys fundraiser. So we're super excited about that. It's going to be line dancing and some whiskey and champagne, but the line dancing, more line dancing, it's going to be so fun. And it's here at Club Scottsdale. And if you haven't got tickets, just show up. You can, get tickets. It's a fundraiser. This is going to be barbecue food. We have Ellis cooking for us. Woo! Ooh, I need to get that done today. Clearly I'm not an event planner. So I'm like, I need other people. They're genius doing this. Anyways, super excited to have everybody come and join us. It's for a really, really great cause. It's for Chosen Forever, my nonprofit. My nonprofit Chosen Forever focuses on getting the 120,000 adoptable children U.S. foster care system adopted before their 18th birthday, which is their final black trash bag day, which statistically these kids end up homeless. 70% of our homeless population came out of foster care, which leads to drugs, prostitution, and being trafficked. And 60% of the kids being trafficked came out of foster care. So literally the solution is adoption. By giving them a family, a forever family, it changes their neuron pathways and allows them to form healthy bonds with other adults. And that allows them to break the cycle that they were born into so they can go on and be productive contributing members to society. And so why this matters is I was a black trash bag kid and I was adopted when I was 16 and it saved my life. And I also adopted my twins out of the foster care system when they were babies. And now they're 21, grown up, doing all the things. My son became a US Marine. My daughter's building her own little empire. So it matters. This matters. We've already gotten 69 children adopted. And we got again 120,000 to go. So one kid at a time, we can get this done. Anyway, that's tomorrow's event. Super excited about that. So anybody in the Valley, please come. It's for a good cause. Even if you don't, know how to dance, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to have instructors here. It's going to be fun. He is an amazing dancer. I know, right? Nate's here. Joy's here. We're super excited. And then we have a whole classroom. Here's our classroom. Here we go. Everybody ready? Whoop, whoop. Everybody wave.
Yay!
Excited that everybody's here. We're waiting for Tommy to okay, so while he's handling some stuff, we're closing multiple deals. Does anybody who has deals they're ready to run today? Because that's what we're starting to do. So we want to make sure you have them up and ready. Run them through Deal Hunter so that you can share your screen, and then we're going to go through them with you. And I had a super cool call this morning with somebody that we're going to be, I think, structuring that deal. Last night, we were at an event here at Club Scottsdale, amazing networking event that we met somebody. We have a 2.5 hour meeting with him on Monday and his team, because the deals that we're going to be structuring with them are super cool. So we got some super cool stuff coming up. And then you also want to remember Monday at 4:30 Pacific time is the informational meeting about the Investor Club. So you don't have to be an accredited investor to join. And it's a way for you to get into these bigger deals and create multiple streams of passive income, because that's what we're here for. So how many streams of income does the average millionaire have?
I know.
How many? Scream it out.
7.
7, right? So the question is, how many do you have and how many do you want? Right? So it all comes down to deal flow. You guys, we're teaching you to be searching and finding these deals using Deal Hunter. You have to be leaning in, doing the work. Because again, with what everybody does, it's the who, not how, right? Like Laura is brilliant. She's the transaction coordinator. So when you bring a deal in, we get it under contract. She starts taking it over and, doing all of that. And then, but you need to bring the deals to the table so that we can be analyzing them. We help line up the money, line up the tax structure, all of that. So everybody has their piece on the team, but you have to be going and finding the deals that, again, make your heart sing. And we know that from your investor profile that we created, we created with you. So yeah. So raise your hand if you've got deals you're ready to run. Okay, Katya, love it. Okay. Blake, Blake, do you have any deals that you're running?
I unfortunately don't. I did get confirmation on that hangar deal, and that property actually sold. So
What?
I
And they
know
still had it listed?
they still had it listed.
So annoying. Okay, so you're still looking for more, which I'm super excited about. I love that.
Correct.
Joy, do you happen to know what your buy box is?
No, actually.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Cicely, do you know what your buy box is? Okay. This is really great. Caitlin, you don't know what your buy box is? Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Katya, I need you to schedule a time that you're available, and I would like everybody to come into a mini classroom with Katya and Blake if he's available, and they're gonna walk you through how they use Deal Hunter and their profile to actually go and start have Deal Hunter go find the deals for you. Okay.
What is that?
So Katya, if you could let me know when, and Blake, if you, I know you guys have been busy, but if you can make yourselves available, I think it's like, again, here's why I'm having them teach it, because it's only inside of them teaching it that they're going to get even better at it. Right? I mean, we could keep teaching everything, but to what end? Alyssa just showed up. We need to pull a chair up for her. Awesome. Cicely, would you mind, honey, could you grab it? Are you in class? Oh, okay. We just want to pull a chair up, maybe beside you. Yeah, one of those for Alyssa.
I can absolutely set aside some time. I'm gonna check out
Hi,
my
honey.
calendar.
We're pulling up a chair for you because there's so many people. Sorry, honey. Say that again.
Blake just texted me that he's available either Monday or Tuesday, and I'm also available those days. Is that if we do it next
Yep.
week early, that's fine?
Yep. Pick a
Okay,
time
cool.
that you're available, and then we will set up a Zoom call and have everybody come in, and you guys can teach them because I
Okay.
want it recorded. Yeah,
Sounds
because
good.
you're rock stars. Okay,
Okay, sounds good.
so we'll let everybody know. So Joy, will, yeah, let us, or can you tell us the time now? And then we'll get it in everybody's calendars.
Definitely.
And then Laura can actually go in and create the Zoom link.
Yes, let me coordinate
Um,
with Blake really quickly and confirm.
Yep. Okay, so what time?
We just want to do it right after the podcast. Just keep it easy since we're all here already.
That works. Okay, so you want to do it Monday at 10?
Yeah, that works for me as well.
Okay, then you know what? That's actually perfect. Okay, so Monday at 10 a.m. right after this.
Oh,
You
I'm so
guys,
sorry. I can't do Monday, but I can do Tuesday at 10 a.m.
Tuesday at 10 a.m.
because I have a blood test. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, it's all good.
Tuesday,
Blake, can
10.
you do Tuesday at 10?
Yes, I can.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so Tuesday, perfect. Tuesday at 10. If you guys can get it in your calendar, Joy, if you can get it in your calendar.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, sweetie.
I was just gonna say sorry. I actually start work that day, Tuesday, and I have a graduation to go to that morning as well. So
Aw.
I don't know if I
Okay,
can make.
then Katya, and Joy, if you could get each other's contact information and Katya, find another time that you and Blake can do a second class, and then we'll have that created. Let Laura know so that she can create the Zoom link. And yeah, and you guys can do it on my account. Awesome. Okay,
Okay,
cool.
cool.
So here's what just got created. Katya and Blake are doing a class on Tuesday at 10 a.m. for everybody to learn how they're using Deal Hunter to go and hunt for deals for them to bring it to the table that fit their criteria for their investor profiles.
Yeah, I like that. We ended up last night with a I have no microphone, so probably
Right here. Nobody can hear you.
nobody can hear me.
No.
Who's not hearing me? I'm important. No. Look at Nate. Nate's smiling down there. He's laughing a little bit inside. Don't worry, Nate. I'll get in a lot of freaking trouble in this thing. Sit back and watch. I'll show you how to get in trouble with people, especially a group full of women. Let me show you how to make that happen.
Tommy, I know how to get in trouble. I do it all the time. Ask my wife.
Where's my handler? Where's my handler at?
Amore. Yeah, where is Amore?
I got a handler, brother. She's dedicated 100% handler. And Joy over there is her creation. Joy was created from Amore. You know, Joy.
So Joy can take over being your handler. She's been trained.
Joy's genetically empowered to be able to do it.
So let me just tell you a quick story about the whole handler thing. So there was an event here a few weeks ago, and there was somebody here, and there were two people together. And so the one person ended up going for a tour. The other person was like, wait, where did he go? Where did he go? And so, you know, anyways, long story short, it was like, well, are you his bodyguard? Like, what do you? And so this person literally was there to keep him from getting himself into trouble.
Yeah, the guy like he was a bodyguard, but he was like, nah,
A bodyguard for everybody
I'm a
else.
bodyguard for everybody else.
So that's a more for Tommy.
This guy, he's like, this guy's such an asshole. I gotta protect other people. And I'm like, how do I get one of you?
That's some more.
I need one of you. Where do I get one of you? And he's like, oh my God, really? I probably got to keep you two away. I'm like, no, we already met. That's why I'm looking for him.
Okay. Anyway, Katya's got a deal. She's ready to go.
Okay.
Next week, everybody else is going to start coming in with deals ready to go.
Well, what we did last night was we signed up a new to be in a new situation. Club Scottsdale is actively seeking properties to acquire, rehab, and put into the rental market. And so we started talking about a system last night. And so I signed us all up for bird dogging on luxury estates out here in Scottsdale. So
Yep. So
Nice.
they're going to have the criteria. So all of you can use Deal Hunter to start finding these deals. We bring them in. You all get paid.
Awesome.
Sense? But you need to be bringing the deals in to get paid.
Yeah, it's a sourcing thing. You know, we got to bring deals to get them. We got to bring deals in to look at them and now analyze them and then get offers on them. We can't make offers on everything, and everything we make offers on is not going to close. And everything that we close on isn't going to turn into $1 billion for everybody. It'll be a little bit here and there. So that's where the need for a good
Multiple
system
people
comes
doing
in,
it,
because rinse, repeat, and you can turn this thing into an herbal essence commercial. You know, so
Okay.
well, if you think about it, all right. So who's too young to know what herbal essence commercials are?
Yeah.
Raise your
Nobody
hand.
has any idea what you're talking about.
Raise your hand if you don't know what an herbal essence commercial is.
Yeah. See,
Two, three. Are you there?
Yes, I got you.
Okay. Well, it's not just the shampoo reference.
What are you?
All right. Homework for everybody. Ready? Get your pencils out. Everybody got to go to YouTube. Everybody get.
here we go, Blake. Here's another one.
Go find the herbal essence commercials from the 2000s. I did not know that would be like
A thing.
a thing. I thought everybody would know about that weird commercial. It's very weird. When you watch it, it makes you uncomfortable. That's the commercial I'm talking about. Yeah. Like this woman literally on a plane goes in the bathroom to wash her hair and comes out like 7 orgasms later.
It's true.
And they made it like the Mile High Club for shampoo. I don't know. So weird. But the level of satisfaction that you could get from rinse repeat on finding deals and getting deals is similar to that woman's experience with shampoo bottles in the airplane bathroom. Anyway. I'm so glad Nate's distracted on another call. He's just.
He's like, I'm out.
What?
Okay, so you ready for Katya?
Yeah, where we at? What we got? Katya got a deal. Joy's not in here. Blake, you have been officially like voluntold to get the all of the YouTube channel videos with those cool backgrounds and like I want all them to have facelifts. Are you tracking?
Talking about thumbnails. Yeah, him and Katya were working on it.
Yeah. All right. Rock stars. Off to it. Get like pair it up. You guys have full like I'm releasing the hounds. Get on. So because like the way you guys got those, perfect. They look amazing. So I got 14 compliments in the last week about how much content we have and how amazing all the information is and stuff like that. So and we had that meeting with the Altwire.
Yep.
Recording in progress.
Altwire Altwire wants to kind of showcase our podcast. Not a lot of alternative investment companies out there doing podcasts. Right. So I'm a trendsetter. What can you say?
Yes, you are.
We got other stuff that Katya, share that screen.
Yes. Okay.
Like in that TV show. All right, this is gonna be old. Who here remembers home makeover show? The home makeover show. Anybody?
Yep.
Yeah.
So in the home makeover show, they would say, move that bus.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. And I'm
Yeah.
Move that bus.
say share that screen. Run that video. One Wrigley Avenue. I want to buy it just for the name.
Right?
So this is another Club Cali concept. And based on my chat with Deal Hunter that has been going on for like 2 months already, my little sidekick, he says, or it says 8.1 out of 10.
It said it's a 8.1 out of 10 for you.
Yes.
And the base rent's about $27,000 a month to take the full building down. Do you have a call sheet on it that we know on that?
Say that again.
How did you put this in there on a listing sheet?
I used this and then the LoopNet.
Okay. You can go quickly through that. That's the thing. Industrial park. Cool. Big open area right there. I like that. I like that a lot. First, second floor is open. Yeah, perfect. Beautiful.
It looks like it was used, like it has different sets, which is funky.
Yeah.
Like, see?
Yeah.
Cool.
Very soundstagey. Well, it's a branding company, branding business. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're saying for sale or for lease.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Yeah, you definitely got the executive lounge stuff going on, the industrial shelf. Shell helps with that car concept. It's their biggest concern is parking. You have 2 parking spots per 1,000 square foot of outside, but when you got the inside space, you got a lot of space in there for the parking, right?
Yes.
So we would have to find some offsite agreements probably. What's the back end of that and say your base rent? Catherine?
Oh, sorry.
Try and read. The triple net and all that, your total occupancy for around 45,000. So needed revenue. Okay. Making sense so far. lease option, that's not a bad idea. Buying it at 6.1 ties up a lot of capital before the concept is proven. We've got a proven concept though. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a market. We don't have market proof, but we have a concept proof. We have a POC all that.
Mm-hmm.
But what we don't have is a market. So figuring out if that market's there, yeah, that would be something to kind of explore. So the no-go concerns are there. That looks wise. But as far as like having the entrepreneur club or the car club association and all that, yeah, absolutely. I like the location and the look of it and all that. And at 6.4, I mean, it says it's $334, $344 a square foot, something like that.
375.
Right. If we went down to $350 a square foot, maybe $340 a square foot, that calculation's right where we want to be.
Perfect. Okay. So do you want me to contact Jeff and Jonathan?
I think it's fair to say that we'd like to have a conversation, but I think we need to do a little bit more discovery on, say, for example, how old is the building?
Okay.
Where is it? It's
Oh,
now 1980. So we would want to know like when the air conditioning was done,
mhm.
when the roof redone, when was this done, when was that done? Because if it's got 1980 roofing and stuff like that, like the concession on that's $650,000 alone for that roof.
Okay. Okay.
Right, slow down right there and look. Yeah, that's an old roof. That's an old looking roof.
How can you tell? Like, what are people looking for?
They're looking for a guy that did it for 40 years.
Oh, goodness.
That can be like, yeah, it's too not out. It's too not out. Can we say that? Too not out. Right. So
What are those things at the top? Like those rectangles on top of the roof?
this camera right here, or this video right here, I don't know what you got video on it,
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to show them.
but you can have to take the background off.
That's what I'm trying. That's what I was trying to do.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't do
Laura
it from
and I
my
are trying to
side.
work on it.
Can't do it.
Magnets.
Nice.
Point that at me, that's something point it out. It doesn't matter. You're distracted and a distraction. Anyway, it's a good position. The land assessment says it's only worth 750,000 and total assessment value that's 2.3. Right? So that's just market data right there. And
Okay. Sounds good.
Buddha belly. Get the shark to lunch on my Buddha belly.
Stop.
Oh my god. Yeah, and Blake, you guys need to run an ad for like sound stage chance.
Because
Do it.
Catherine's not it.
I could do it if I was there. I'm just not there.
Yeah, I can't.
What is, okay, we can stop the video. We're,
They're excited. Can you do it now? Like this. Like this.
Here, did it.
No,
Did it.
no.
No, did it.
Yeah, flip it this way.
all right, turn the video off. That'll work.
Well, that doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
No, please turn the video back on.
Can you flip it down?
Okay, it's gonna ask you to start the video. Here you go.
Here you go.
Okay,
Is that better? Does everybody else feel better?
now
So
we
that
can
way-
see everybody in the
Everybody-
class. There you go.
Okay.
So everybody needs to pay attention. There you go.
Everybody can-
Okay.
Anyway, not yet. Moving forward,
Okay.
run the numbers on the area, like find your comp,
Okay.
and then get that deal hunter to get the discovery questions taken care of about like how's the roof, how's the mechanicals, how's everything.
Okay.
last updated, et cetera, et cetera. And then, if they're open to lease, would they be open to like the purchase option or a, or an owner financing of some sort, right?
Can I ask a question that may be kind of silly?
Only if you say it's silly. Ready, go.
It is silly. So so for example, if we leased this property for 5 years and then we decide to purchase it after those 5 years, the money that we invested into the lease, does that get deducted from the purchase or do we still have to purchase it full?
So on a lease, the answer is no.
Okay.
Purchase option, the answer is yes, because what you're doing is as a person, so put that in your deal, Hunter. What does the economics look like on a lease versus doing it as a purchase option? Or doing it as a seller finance? So ask it to give you those three blasting points.
Okay. Can you dictate that really quickly?
No, I'm gonna do it really slowly, but you can put your screen up and I'll do it.
Okay, ready, set, go.
Give me the economics of doing this deal as a lease option, as a purchase option, and as a seller financing option at the current asking price for the lease and the sale.
So Nate's asking questions over on the right.
Nate, it says it's just the gray building, correct? Not the adjoining white building. I believe that's correct. Yeah. Katya.
Yes, correct. Just the gray building.
Yeah. So and
Just
so
that one.
understanding. So Nate gets an yeah, that's a zero lot line right there. So Nate has an understanding. Katya is the sponsor of this project. And so what Katya will do is she'll walk this deal from start to finish. When we get to a point where we're ready to make an offer, we pull Laura in as a transaction coordinator. We're gonna pull in Tracy as a fund as our fractional CFO. Calvin and I get to work on building out bankable documents, which means that everything that we need for the bank to approve this, we'll put together, but we're gonna use the sponsor and the TC to kind of help us collect that. And then what we end up doing is with Tracy managing the financials and the economics of it, we then package it for either a bank to look at, a pile of investors, or just putting it out on our marketplace for equity partners at LP positions. So in some cases, we might have somebody who wants to be a general partner, and they need, say, for example, a cost seg situation, or maybe even a full appreciation stuff. We'll pull them as a general partner to give them the opportunity to enjoy some sort of tax incentive that us as an entity don't need, right? So those are the things that we end up, trailing through when we look at deals with people. All right, Katya. I think you got your homework, right?
Yes. So I'll read through all of this and then
Let's do one more thing.
learn some
And I
stuff.
want to use this as a training opportunity for everybody to understand what you just did with her.
But I will go back and hit the dictate one more time. Right. We also want to look at what the list of questions we need to ask the broker about the physical property itself. When was the last roof put on? When was the last HVAC update? How old are all of the things on the property, such as the paint, the roofing, the windows? Like, has anything been updated since 1980? And what's blowing my mind, ready for this caveat? What's blowing my mind is this building is $375 a square foot. And then Palisades, those tiny homes, are $3,200 a square foot.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Is that like you see the margin? That's called margin.
Yeah.
What margin is now?
It's all about location.
Like holy crap, right?
Yeah, that's wild. I also scheduled a meeting today at 1 with Catherine, Laura, myself, Cicely, and you, Tommy, to discuss the Palisades.
Yeah, we'll get into that. So maybe we can update Nate a little bit on that. Do you have the Palisades project right now that you can pop up?
Um,
One of your 5,000 window windows?
let me see.
Your conversation. So if you scroll in your conversation bar, you can probably find it.
Palisades property right here.
Right, come on.
Let's see. So there's,
Which, by the way, yeah, go ahead.
oh, sorry, go for it, Catherine.
No. I was just gonna give you an update on, I'm super excited. We have another project associated, but next door to the
Next
Palisades.
door to Palisades.
We're gonna talk to you about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? How cool.
Yeah. And HGTV wants to be involved.
Altadena, and so, yeah,
So if we brought HGTV into both the projects,
yeah.
That would
would be
be
really freaking cool.
We need
so
we
cool.
need to have $1 million bond for HGTV to pick it up, but once we have the $1 million bond, we can basically go out and start picking up projects and getting this thing in concept.
So Nate, we want to talk to you about this because I think this would be super cool. It's all about leaving every person, property, and community better than we found them.
So let's tell the story real quick.
Yeah.
Come back to the picture of the Palisades project. This is how many acre is this?
It's 19 acres, and this is
Old mobile home park right there on Gulf,
PCH.
on Ocean Boulevard.
Yeah, Pacific Coast Highway, and so it has 170
Show
units.
what it turned into. Show what it turned into. Like,
Devastation
done. Like,
from the fires.
cool. Like,
Look
I think
how
go to the one that's right there on the right. Is that also the one down and to the right? Down, all the way to the right side. Where it's
Well-
got the putting green right there,
I think that was the pool.
or the pool. Okay, yeah, the pool. So like this whole thing right here, all these buildings, how many total now? Let's jump back to the
Jump back to which one?
the breakdown. There you go. What we're looking at, a lot of people were looking at this as possibly creating, it's 19 acres. They want to create like 18 luxury home sites and build these 3-story, 4-story beachside monstrosities.
Or hotels.
Or hotels, and the city's like, nope,
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 not interested.
nope, mobile home park. But the nice thing about the mobile home park is that these houses sell for north of $2,500 a square foot. That house right there will sell for, those houses right there will sell for $1.5 million to $2.5 million a piece.
Isn't that insane?
That's
All
crazy.
because of the location.
And then we're able to be creative with space by putting a rooftop deck,
Yep.
which I think would be so. Can you imagine like everybody's hanging out on their rooftop watching the sunset on the ocean? And if the TV platform gets involved with it, then it can become like something trendy that everybody wants to get this mobile home from this community.
Oh, yeah, and so 173 times, let's go back and look at your economics on that real quick. Because they're actually entertaining the opportunity for us to buy this. They said 90 million for the dirt. We're looking at buying it for probably like, I want to make an offer at 65 and see what they do. But between 60 million and 72 million.
Yesterday because you told me to do an offer for 72, and he said, yes, we're exploring in that option right now. The only struggle is they're having issues with finalizing the fine print and the timelines.
Right. So again, what the people are shopping them for is not what we're thinking about doing.
Uh-huh.
Like none of the developers out there are willing to do what we're looking to do because of the cash outlay that it requires, and then the sitting on it and holding it for that long. And if the city's willing to let us do, because according to the phone call, it almost sounded like the city was willing to let us do a build to rent community, didn't it? They're like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna lease them out, you're gonna sell them.
Mhm.
I didn't know I had that option.
Right.
Right? So build to rent community there, like you could easily charge how much a month? Where's my expert?
Do you want me to dictate and ask how much?
Cicely's here. He's asking Cicely.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. A month? That's too low.
That's way too low. The numbers don't work.
So what are the rental comps in that area? Let's run it. I mean, okay.
Yeah, Katya, let's run it.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Who?
Tommy, she's waiting for you to dictate.
What is the average rental rate in this area? So a unit like this. I'm talking about the one in Pacific Bowl. You know which one I'm talking about? The 173 unit mobile home park that burned down. How much of their rents going for it in that park? Okay. Yeah, I got Cicely's brain cooking on a different deal. Like, I showed her the Bell Hotel this one and she's like.
We're gonna have everybody working on the different deals.
Awesome. Teamwork.
Oh, Pacific Bowl. So look,
There we go.
That's super low compared to you know what I mean? So the apartment rents are right there, but we're not looking at them as apartments, you know? Homes.com shows 12,000 a month median overall. Townhomes are at 5600. So the mobile homes though, they rent in that Paradise Cove.
Yeah.
So it's between 7,500 and 14,000 a month for the home that in that community.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to be on that $14,000 side, right?
Mhm.
They're just a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, which that makes sense. But now you have the actual building.
Yeah. Probably it will probably split it up into sections because
What was the
Well,
question?
Would we keep the homes as park-owned homes?
Okay.
yeah, what we might do would be like to split it up into sections. Each street is its own LLC and it has 14 assets in it or 24 assets in it. You sell that street to an investor. And then that investor and you split the income off of that street. The next one is another investor. The next one's another investor. Well,
Each street is its own LLC.
Yeah, that's smart.
We are a property management company that manages, we're partners in every single one of them. So that we can control the property. But investors pay for it.
Yeah.
Right? To get that cash deal. So, okay, cool. Yeah, we definitely want to get him talking to him about the 60 million. Nate had to bounce out, so
I'll be back.
we were practicing right there. And so you can see the map real quick at 8,000, it's 16 million a year.
Yeah.
Right, but we're looking at spending 200 million, so that's not mathematically not
Yeah.
not real. Sorry about that. Right?
Yeah, because can we run those numbers? So if we're like, what is the NOI off of that? Off of, what is it? I think it's like 100, is it 178 lots?
170 lots, 175.
175 lots at, if we just scroll up just a little bit, what were those rents? So I would take each one of these 5, 6, 7, 8 and run the NOI for
$250 million investment.
yeah,
So
for
what
each
we-
of those. So here, let's dictate it.
Ready to go. Reverse engineer the numbers for the quick math section from 5,000 a month to 8,000 a month. Reverse engineer those numbers to see what we would end up with at an NOI if we spent $250 million to complete the entire project out there. So basically saying if we raise 250 million, spend it on that property, what would be our net operating income with those rents?
So what we're doing here is we're doing the numbers, and the numbers tell us what to do, right? So we can reverse engineer what we're looking for, then we can restructure it. So while this is doing this, a really great example yesterday, one of my other partners, she came to me with a whole other project in Altadena. The fires completely devastated that entire city, like the houses, the businesses, everything, schools gone. And so she grew up there. So we're talking about it, and she's been trying to raise capital for this particular deal for 6 months, and just every door being shut in her face. And so yesterday we went through Deal Hunter, Titan 23, and free estimates, and re-engineered the entire thing. And what it came up with, the capital stack, was unfreaking believable. And from a political standpoint as
She
well.
literally said she's worked on it for 6 months, and we did more than 30 minutes than she did in 6 months.
So, and it brought up things that she just never would have thought of. And she's a very experienced developer.
Yeah.
Like she's been doing this for a very long time. Brilliant woman. And so, this is the one that HGTV wants to
Roll it
fill.
down for
So
me.
we just had to figure out the capital, not this one, but I think that we could roll this one
So
into
the
that one as well.
shows that the gross annual revenue is between 10 and 16 million. So with a annual gross revenue. Wait, simple gross revenue. Our annual gross revenue is not 250 million. I don't know where it came up with that.
Yeah, I think if we read the instructions, it missed it.
Let's redictate. I'm not quite sure this math is mathing properly. So what I want to do is I want to look at the incomes of 5,000 to 8,000 and figure out if I invest $250 million into this project, what does the monthly rent do for me if our gross revenue is between 10 million and 16 million? What does the ROI look like on that? So use the numbers you came up with to tell me what the ROI is on the 250 million. All right, one more time. And be patient. Very good. Brody, what's going on? Everybody's seen that guy slide in here. He's my bodyguard. You look big enough to bodyguard him? So here we go. We got bank numbers right here.
Okay.
So it's showing that your ROI based on the gross annual ROI, like no expenses necessary, is between 4 and 6%. So we like double-digit returns on all of our stuff. So how we would achieve that isn't necessarily through the build to rent option, right? But to me, those numbers are low because I want them to be around 14,000 luxury, right? Let's go see what luxury looks like. Hit that dictate button. Let's give it some aggressive numbers. All right, I want to run this aggressively. So look at it at 12,000 to 14,000 a month. I want to see those numbers and those returns. Let's look at it now. Because we want to get at least a whole number return monthly.
Yeah.
Fractional monthly returns are not good for investing. You're like, man, it's not even worth it. Yeah, fund up that. All right, rolling it. Keep going down. So again, at 12,000, 13,000, 14,000, you're almost at the 1% mark. And that's a key indicator. You want to make 1% rent, or it doesn't make sense. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So even at the most, like all the way up at the most aggressive level, it's still a penciling critic, right?
Correct.
130 at that point. To see, look where your simple payback is. Your simple payback's a decade out. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Wow.
Right.
So what about selling them
Oh,
look at that, let's look at that, let's look at that real quick. Hit that. And here's the example I want people to see. See that call to action right there? Live stream training, boom, go. What people miss about Chat GPT, oh, go use Grok, oh, go use Claude. Every commercial I see on TikTok, Chat GPT is dead. Okay, great. Then guess what? Like it is if you're planning to use it to make your business or make your website. Like
Right.
GPT is literally Google now. Who uses Google anymore? Anybody go to Google anymore to ask questions? Hell no, why? Google's dumb. That's
Right.
literally like going to ask a kindergartner. If you go to Google and ask him to do something, it better be to tell you, point you at a website. That's it. But that's all Google was, a search engine. Google is a smart engine, or ChatGPT is a smart engine,
right.
right? And you can see right there, that's a call to action to our company. So I encourage people that have a business, if you want to continue to speak to your customers, you better start using ChatGPT and get I mean, Expedia can't be wrong, can it? Expedia's got a ChatGPT,
Right.
right? Who else?
Yeah, everybody is
Canva's got one.
moving to it. Yep.
Like every major corporation out there is getting a ChatGPT built. Are they using Grok and Claude for other stuff? Yeah, but guess what? That's not going to talk to your customer,
Right.
right? You can't get Claude to do a call to action like that.
Yeah.
Go look at my website, right? Claude will make your website, but they ain't going to tell your customer to go look at it.
Right.
So I love ChatGPT. I want to make t-shirts. I love ChatGPT. So it does irritate me when people are like, "Oh, it's dead." No, it ain't. You're a moron.
So we're gonna have like a whole list of like your I love ChatGPT t-shirts and your if it isn't a hell yes, this is a hard
Oh
no.
yeah, we're gonna have a merch department. We want
Merch.
department.
Yeah.
Let's go. Because I want that shark thing right there on a t-shirt. Like Blake is gonna come up with an awesome t-shirt design for sure. I bet. Anyway, rolling through this, let's talk to it about buying it. So we're looking at these properties and we're planning to spend probably about $300 a square foot. The footprint we're looking to fill is between 700 and 1,100 square foot. So do the economics on this where we're building them for about probably close to $400 a square foot and selling them for the comps in the area. Go comp all the mobile home parks along the coast and come up with a very conservative square foot sales price using all of our listing websites. Go find the sold units of mobile homes in these mobile home parks that survived the fire and discover how much they're getting per square foot sale price. Then, run those economics together so that we can understand now what an ROI looks like. I want to know the IRR, the ROI, and the cash on cash return with a multiplier for building and selling these homes. We're still spending $250 million for land acquisition and construction, but now we're going to be selling these units. We're going to sell 80% of them and retain 20% of them for our own rental market. So, but we will sell the 20% of the units to a property management company. So maintain the metrics as if we sold out all 170 units. Ready to go. Sue. All right, here we go. And if you don't mind, Catherine, while Copy is over there doing research, jump over real quick to ours that we looked at yesterday.
You're talking about the
The
Altadena. That one's on mine, not yours. So oh no, I can hold on, I can get logged in. No, we're on my computer.
You still get yours because you don't do an app.
I wasn't in the app.
I know, and you don't use the app. I use the app.
Oh, you know what? I'll send you. I know what to do.
Stop. Please. Great. Pickle juice. New window. New window. You're signed in under me right there.
Yeah.
Just go get a new window. No, that's a new tab. Right.
Well,
click,
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Right click on it, right click. And it says new window. No, cancel. Right. See where it says new tab? I think if you right click on it. And you can move tab to a new window. Okay. Move tab to new. Perfect. Where it says work. For me, my face, any of that. Change it to you. Switch.
Can I just share the chat and then it'll pull it
Yeah.
up?
Please just let, I'm asking you for patience. And doing it the way I'm asking. So please get rid of that. Go back to the one where it's my face. Over there. Right there. You just switch the profile. Thank you. Now type in your search bar your OpenAI or whatever. And then log into it from there.
It's not. It's not sending me anything.
Try another nothing.
Altadena rebuild deal.
I just want a copy to see like
Okay.
what we're looking at here so we can compare back and forth. But the issue they're having out there is that the cost of the house is really high and people already own the land. So
Mhm.
how do you incorporate the land into what they're trying to buy? Right? And so if anybody owns land in that park still, I don't think they own land. I think they just did lot rents. And so if their house burned down, they got paid off, they gotta go away. We don't have to replace anybody's home. That's the part we have to figure out. Here, there was entire homes erased and annihilated. So go up, please. I wanted to show her the presentation. It should be at the top of your thing. So they're at like the next step. They want to start buying and acquiring these properties. And so this whole section of Altadena burned down. And it's pretty devastated. She's got a strong team. They've got all these different ideas of different buildings that they want to do there. But all these buildings are very easily $700 to $800 a square foot to build. Because they're building them out of concrete, fireproof. And so with fireproof housing, it's like, hey, so we could do fireproof housing there in the one you're talking about, simply by using containers and steel, right? So that's the idea that you can build on from there. So, but you can see their issues right there. So they have lots that are they have several thousand lots out there right now. But the cost of construction, the math isn't just math and very volatile. So figuring out how to get it mathable, we ran through it and came up with some really good numbers. So this was just a comparison of what you got going on. Let's take this right there. See it? The $232 million gross sell. Like that's how much we have to raise off of that, right? So let's go back and look at what you were looking at, Katya. And we'll wrap it up for the day. If I owed somebody time to look at a deal or talk about a deal, send me a message so we can figure that out. So right here, it says I dug through it, all in all, the 250 million does not pencil on third. Sold coastal mobile home park comps unless you achieve Malibu also time pricing well above the most of the sold samples. So like it says here sold in point two in Malibu sold for 1.9 million. It's 1900 square foot. Space one and six sold for 2 million and 17 square foot. And so these houses are selling for about $1,000 a square foot. Over 150, so it ranges from 1,000 down to 100, right, along the coast. I don't know where we were finding the ones that were at 3,000 square foot. Maybe it's just when we never done them, but that's what we need to find. So, keep going down. So, selling them at the gross sellout, we're looking at 168 million. So that's why it says it doesn't pencil, even if we sold them all at that price. There's no way that that's a safe return. So until we find those ones where they were selling them for $2,500-$3,500 per foot, that's where you're at. So. Now, can you get it down lower than that? Absolutely. We get the property for 65 million. We build all the houses for 120 million. We're at 185 million. It works there. So, but keep playing with it, caveat. Find those other comps, right? Make it make sense then. Go look at the comps where they're talking about right now, and if they're comps, then they're comps. So you can't change the economic. So,
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Anybody else got anything to put in? Cicely is going to be looking at the Bell Hotel across the street, Laura. And what we're thinking about doing is doing the Bell Hotel there. We talked about like how much per night it could generate, stuff like that. So we can work up a pro forma, raise capital for it, kind of go at it from that approach if we want to. It's been up for sale for over a year. So if we could get a hard money loan on it for 12 months to get the proof of concept done and then turn around and
Do a DSCR.
it based on what we're leasing it at, that's a way to do it too.
So Katya, you're next Tuesday at 10 a.m. doing a class with the rest of you to learn how to be using Deal Hunter to bring in deals that match your investor profile. And also as different people come in and they're wanting to do these smaller fix and flips, you can find those deals here in the Valley and be a part of getting paid for sourcing those as well. So it's exciting.
Investor survey, yeah. If you have the.
So they've done it. Have you done it? You need to do it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we got hers. I think I did yours
Yep.
already, right? We went over it yesterday.
Yep.
And you already had yours for a while, right? Oh my God, like all the disappointment. Stop it, Lauren, stop it. Just do it. Laura,
She's not saying a word. She's holding her mouth.
she's literally holding her mouth shut from saying, wow.
She wants to say more than that, but I heard it. I can hear it from here. Joy had to jump. Because everybody has work to go to.
Everybody, I appreciate you coming in today.
Yep.
And being a part of the show. We are going to have a great event this weekend. and going to be back on Monday to tell about all the stuff that we did over the weekend. So, in the meantime, Heavenly Father, thank you for blessing this day, blessing this life. We ask that you continue to bless and guide all the people in this room. May their hands that they touch, may the thoughts that they have, may the words that they speak all follow and path in unison with your Son, Jesus Christ. And pray for the enemies that we are sadly stepping upon to move through life. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen. So Katya, really quick, we'll do a video right now for you for the Champagne and Cowboys. So we can get a couple, you send out a couple of those. We're really excited. And yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I think as we're setting up and stuff for tomorrow, well, poke me and remind me from 2 o'clock on. And I'll do some videos when we're coming in and we're actually getting all the things set up.
I don't want to be a bother. If I like poke you and
No,
remind
I
you, is that
need you to. I need you to.
Nadia,
Because I
Yeah.
will not remember.
be about it.
say that again?
It's your job. It's what you're paid for.
Is what?
Be a
To be
bother.
a father.
Oh, be a bother. Okay.
Who knows who the highest paid person in the King's Court was?
No idea.
Did you, like, I want to do like that one guy doesn't know. Did you know that the highest paid person in the King's Court was the royal asswiper? Now you do.
Ew.
Ew.
That's not even a wow. That's a ew.
But there was a royal asswiper, and he literally wiped all the asses of all the court,
Gross.
and he made a shit ton of money. But
Pun intended.
So where
Quite
do I
literally.
come into that? Why were you inspired to share that?
Right? Totally. I'm with you, Katya, because I'm trying to connect the dots here. And I'm having a really hard time with that analogy.
Today is all about the weird stuff. Like I started out with the guy like getting paid people up, and then flipped right over to, yeah.
Not connected at all, Katya.
I
Okay.
I actually have a certificate for being able.
There we go.
Literally. Like as
Okay.
I passed my butt wiping class.
Okay.
But yes, please film several videos. And I found that you're very good at, like, I don't need to give you a script.
Well, she's pretty good at rambling.
You're very good at, no. But just shoot maybe 2 videos about, hey, come join us tomorrow, and then also what it's about. And then also, yesterday or on Tuesday, there was a concept that we discussed about owning the land, and renting dirt. And so we
Yep.
hear that often. So can you also do a video touching on that topic? Because it's something that comes
Totally.
up often. Okay, sweet.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Hey,
you.
Love it. Okay. I can do those. Love those. Especially
Perfect.
with the project that were the Palisades, even the Altadena. There's a version of that happening there. So,
Perfect.
okay. Yay. Okay,
Cool.
everyone.
Okay.
Thank you. You're amazing.